Hello, I'm freelance video journalist Jonathan Khamis, being joined by Elliott Teaford, the Ducks beat writer for the SoCal News Group. Elliott, a new coach has taken over for the Anaheim Ducks, and it's the guy upstairs. Randy Carlyle is out after losing 7 consecutive games in 19 of the last 21. There's a new sheriff in town. He's the general manager. We talked to him earlier, Elliott, and seems like it's all about evaluation.
That's the plan going forward. The trade deadline is a little less than 2 weeks away, and he's going to be, Bob Murray is stepping out of his comfort zone in the press box to become a first-time NHL coach at the age of 64. Wow. But he wants to be closer to the action. He wants to get a read on who's performing well, who's not, and leading into the trade deadline, this is what he wants to see. As he makes his evaluations, then is somebody worth being traded? Are they pulling in their weight? It's all about how they do facing adversity.
And are the players on edge? I mean, this is crunch time, this is pressure time. We caught up with some of the players in the locker room earlier. Here's what they had to say.
Obviously, with somebody losing their job, you're not super thrilled about it. You know, it's as a human being, it's tough, but you know, as the hockey club, you know, the changes that have been made, I think that always makes you a little more hopeful moving in when you make changes. So, yeah, we're looking forward to tomorrow and trying to get back on the right track.
Well, I think anytime there's a change, there's always you know, a little bit of a boost of energy, and we've had 2 really good practices. We've been skating hard, and we look good out there.
Who's going to stand up? It's an old saying, and I remember I first turned pro, and when you face adversity, when the going gets really tough, the cream rises to the top. And I'm looking for some of that to happen here, because really, other than our goaltending, is hard to find.
Okay, so we have 2 months remaining, Elliott, of the regular season. The Ducks are dead last in the playoff standings in regards to the West. Does it even make sense for them to make the playoffs?
Well, it's counterintuitive in a competitive marketplace to, you know, tank. But in the long run, the Ducks have not had very many high draft picks over the years. They've been victims of their own success. And in this way, maybe the best thing is status quo for the last 2 months. Just finish out the season, take your high draft pick, draft well. They've done that. They've done really well with players like Raquel, Hampus Lindholm, Josh Manson. I can go down the list. There's lots of them, and none of them have been very high picks. I think there's been 1 in the top 10 in the last stretch here. Okay. So very much like the Lakers, while they were winning championships, they weren't getting high draft picks, and this is important as they rebuild and retool their roster.
Well, the Ducks will start their new era, I guess you could call it that, tomorrow night as Bob Murray takes over as head coach. Randy Carlyle is out once again, and thanks to Elliott Teaford. I'm Jonathan Khamis, and for all your latest Ducks coverage, check out the Orange County Register and all the SoCal News Group properties. Thanks for watching.